In the early 2000s, Nokia was not just a successful company. It was the most powerful mobile phone manufacturer the world had ever seen. At its peak, Nokia controlled close to 40% of the global mobile phone market. That meant nearly 1 out of every 2 phones sold worldwide carried the Nokia name. In many countries, owning a phone meant owning a Nokia. The brand was trusted, recognizable, and everywhere. It's how fast and how completely it fell. Nokia's origins go far back, long before mobile phones even existed. The company was founded in 1865 in Finland as a paper mill near the Nokianverta River. Over decades, Nokia evolved again and again, experimenting with rubber products, cables, electronics, and telecommunications. By the 1990s, Nokia made one of the most important decisions in its history. It would abandon its other businesses and focus entirely on mobile communications. At the time, this decision was considered risky, but it turned out to be brilliant. People didn't want complicated devices. They wanted phones that were reliable, durable, and easy to use. Nokia delivered exactly that. Their phones had long battery life. They survived drops, dust, and extreme conditions. They worked in places where other phones failed. Models like the Nokia 3310 became legendary. By the early 2000s, Nokia wasn't just selling phones. It was defining the entire industry. Inside the company, success turned into confidence. And confidence slowly turned into arrogance. Executives believed Nokia was untouchable. They believed competitors would never catch up. They believed their dominance would last forever. Then, in 2007, everything changed. Apple introduced the first iPhone, a large touchscreen .no physical keyboard. Many executives dismissed the iPhone as a niche product. They believed touchscreens were fragile and impractical. They believed people preferred physical buttons. And most importantly, they believed Nokia's software was good enough. That belief would cost Nokia everything. Nokia focused heavily on hardware. They built excellent physical devices, but they underestimated the importance of software, user experience, and ecosystems. While Apple built an app store and attracted developers, Nokia relied on outdated operating systems. Their software was slow, fragmented, and difficult to update. Internal problems made things even worse. Nokia was a massive organization with complex bureaucracy. Decision-making was slow, teams were divided. Engineers struggled to push new ideas through management. Instead of innovation, fear began to dominate. Fear of failure, fear of change. Fear of admitting competitors were ahead. Meanwhile, Apple and Android moved fast. They released frequent updates. They improved user experience every year. They attracted developers and built strong ecosystems. Nokia couldn't keep up. Consumers noticed the difference. Nokia phones began to feel outdated. Applications were limited, touchscreens felt inferior. Developers abandoned the platform, customers followed. By the time Nokia realized the seriousness of the situation, it was already too late. Desperate to survive, Nokia made a dramatic decision. The company abandoned its own software and adopted Windows Phone as its main operating system. The move shocked the entire tech industry. Some believed it was Nokia's last chance. Others believed it was a sign of desperation. Unfortunately, the partnership failed. Windows Phone struggled to attract developers. Consumers were already invested in Apple and Android ecosystems. Apps were missing, innovation was slow. Nokia's market share collapsed even further. By 2013, the unthinkable happened. Nokia sold its mobile phone business to Microsoft for a fraction of what it was once worth. The company that had ruled the mobile world was gone. Nokia did not fail because it lacked talent. It did not fail because it lacked resources. Nokia failed because it ignored change. In technology, dominance is temporary. Markets evolve, consumer behavior shifts. And companies that refuse to adapt are eventually replaced. Nokia's story is a powerful reminder. Being the biggest does not guarantee survival. Only those who adapt fast enough stay on top.